Hi friends, Miss Lily here. Today we are gonna learn how to make dandelions using toilet paper rolls. We're gonna paint them on really fun colored paper and make flowers out of something recycled. Let's get going.
All you'll need today, friends, is a toilet paper roll that we're gonna cut into strips like this, some scissors, which you'll need help from mom or dad when you're using a piece of dark colored paper. We won't want to use white because our colors won't show up as well because we're going to be using mostly white paint on this. We'll need a toothbrush, which I'll show you what for later, some paintbrushes, and some different colored paints, but mostly white paint.
And there you have it, friends. Let's get going.
First things first, friends, we're going to want to use our scissors. So this means that we need help from your parent or guardian at this point. And we're going to cut this toilet paper roll with long strips on it that stick out like this. All right, so we'll do the whole thing, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like once it's cut all the way around like this. Now that I've cut my toilet paper roll all the way around, I'm going to want to stick it down so that all my little strips fan out like this, so that when we paint, it makes flowers on our page. So now what I have to do next is paint this whole thing really well with white paint so that we can start.
So now that we have it all cut and fanned out, I'm going to paint some white paint onto each strip so that there's not too much paint on there because we don't want it dripping off. I have a plate full of paint here, but if I just dipped it in, then the paint would really be dripping everywhere. So I'm just going to paint it individually onto each strip. So now that I've painted it all white, I'm going to go ahead, spread it out on my paper. You want to do this kind of slow so that you make sure, and then you press down really hard and you bring it up. And you can do that over and over again a few different times so that it makes a really pretty outline like a dandelion. Then we can do it over here. And so we'll do that a couple more times. We got to repaint it pretty much every single time. But after we're done, we'll have 3 dandelions, and then I'll show you. Now we have our 3 dandelions, and I'm going to take my paintbrush with some white paint on it, and I'm gonna actually paint some stems down to the end of my page. Over here for this one. These don't have to be perfect, of course. And this one, yeah. And then if you want to, you can kind of touch up some spots using your paintbrush. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take my toothbrush and I'm going to dip it in water first. So I dipped it in my water. And then I'm going to dip it in some more white paint. Brush it off just a little bit. You don't want too much on there. And then what I'm actually going to do is use my thumb and flick the bristles, so that you get this really cool effect as though your dandelions are actually blowing their seeds into the wind, just like they are for spring right now. And then you have a really cool photo of a dandelion blowing its seeds in the wind. This is a super easy art project, and it creates some really pretty flowers. And we'll get you in that mindset of springtime. Bye, friends.